Step into the world of modern logging, where roaring machines cut, lift, and haul giant trees with brutal precision. Subscribe now and witness timber power in full force. Welcome to Woodpath Channel. At an outdoor lumber yard, the Sawmill log splitter operates steadily and powerfully. The machine's robust design, painted in deep blue, features a sharp steel splitting wedge. Large logs are placed on the support bed and slowly pushed forward by the hydraulic ram. As the log contacts the blade, the hydraulic pressure kicks in quickly and the sharp wedge slices decisively, splitting the log into neat, manageable pieces. Wood chips scatter gently, creating a fine dust cloud around the machine. The motor runs smoothly, blending with the ripping sounds of the wood, producing the characteristic lively noise of a professional hydraulic splitting line. The operator stands nearby, skillfully controlling the lever with focus and precision. Fast lift, steel claws, the power to split oak. Amidst a scattered pile of oak logs, the bi-stingy fast lift stands out with its sturdy gripping claws made of thick steel and a powerful clamping force. The claws open wide, fully enveloping a large oak log, then slowly tighten like an unyielding iron hand. The operator gently lifts the log and precisely positions it for splitting. Once the claws hold firm, a strong pushing force drives the log into the splitting blade, cleaving the tough oak trunk into even, square sections. Each piece falls onto the yard, ready for the next processing step. The fast lift is more than just a splitter. It combines the flexibility of the gripping claws with the strength of the splitting blade, making it an optimized machine for handling heavy oak processing tasks. The Landmax Harvester 400 wood processor operates like a machine from the future. One by one, heavy logs are fed into its core, where a circular steel blade begins its relentless task. The screech of metal biting into wood echoes across the surroundings. a powerful testament to raw mechanical force. Each cut is deliberate, measured with surgical precision, as if orchestrated by an unseen hand. Once the logs are trimmed to size, the hydraulic system takes over, pushing the wood forward with an unwavering, powerful motion. The freshly cut log meets the cold, V-shaped splitting wedge, and in an instant, the timber is cracked cleanly into multiple pieces. The result, uniform, consistent with segments, split with mathematical accuracy. No hesitation, no waste, just pure mechanical excellence in motion. The Landmax Harvester 400 is more than just a wood processor. It is a symbol of productivity, precision, and cutting-edge forestry engineering, where man and machine work together to tame nature with intelligence, control, and power. The block-cutting log splitter is a specialized mechanical design, optimized for fast, efficient splitting of medium to large logs. At the core of the system is a rotating shaft, where two sharp blades are symmetrically mounted on opposite ends. As the shaft spins, both blades rotate rapidly, and with every turn, the blades strike the incoming logs, slicing cleanly through the timber. Logs are fed steadily into the cutting zone, rhythmically, without pause. Each cut produces a crisp, snapping sound, the sound of raw mechanical force fracturing solid wood. The machine works tirelessly, like a steel heartbeat pounding with rhythm and force under sunlight or forest mist. Wood pieces split cleanly and fall continuously, piling behind the machine like a rain of lumber. No need for rest, no hesitation, just relentless spinning and powerful, precise splitting. It's a machine that is both simple and fierce, a compact yet brutal force, where pure mechanics and sharp precision meet to deliver remarkable performance. At a corner of the lumber yard, the Milan uses log splitter with its conical rotating tip is running powerfully. The steel cone spins continuously at a steady speed, generating a strong twisting force that splits the wood. Two men work closely together, pushing the log firmly into the sharp spinning cone. As the log contacts the cone, the twisting force penetrates deep into the grain. Cracks begin to spread along the wood, and the log splits decisively, breaking into clear sections. The screech of steel against wood rings out, mixed with the strong effort of the men pushing hard. The 720p footage captures every turn of the cone and the smooth coordination between the two operators, showcasing a log-splitting process that is both efficient and powered by raw, traditional mechanical force. Brute Force CS60 chainsaw machine, a red beast at work. The Brute Force CS60, painted in a striking red, stands firm on the dusty yard, like a mechanical warrior focused on its mission. One by one, logs are fed into the machine. Each downward stroke of the saw is swift and decisive, slicing clean through the wood. The push mechanism follows instantly, forcing the split. Wood fragments crack and fall, while sawdust explodes outward in bursts, like sparks from a brutal mechanical clash. The operator handles the machine with practiced precision, smooth and steady, like a conductor leading a symphony of steel. His movements are calm, controlled, yet powerful, matching the pulse of the roaring engine perfectly. Outside the machine's frame, another man stands still, eyes fixed on the operation, perhaps a technician, or simply a witness drawn in by the raw, mesmerizing power unfolding before him. Mounted on a powerful Volvo truck chassis, the Chipmax 484VR appears like a mobile wood processing station, ready to take on any challenge. With a compact design yet outstanding capacity, this machine can be transported to any logging site, from the forest edge to central wood yards. A dedicated loader gently lifts each log and places it into the feed chute. The moment contact is made, Chipmax's hydraulic feed system kicks in, pulling the timber deep inside. Reinforced steel blades spin at high speed, shredding the wood into uniform chips with remarkable precision. Whether it's branches, logging residue, or full logs, everything is processed cleanly and efficiently. The resulting wood chips are directly discharged into a storage truck or designated pile, optimizing transport efficiency and minimizing labor needs. The Chipmax 484VR is more than just a chipper. It's a flexible mobile solution, bringing wood processing technology directly to the source, saving both time and operating costs for the modern forestry industry. The Vermeer WC2300XL Whole tree chipper operates like a mechanical warrior on the edge of a wooded area near a suburban home. Massive tree trunks and tangled branches, seemingly left behind after a storm, have been gathered and are now lined up along the machine's in-feed conveyor. The long conveyor belt moves steadily, its rollers turning rhythmically as it pulls the dense, branch-laden trees forward. Each tree, with knotted limbs stretching in all directions, glides smoothly as if floating along a mechanical river. As the tangled mass nears the chipper's mouth, the air grows tense. The machine hums, then suddenly roars as the internal drum spins up. Sharp blades scream to life, tearing through thick wood and foliage alike. The crunching, shredding, and ripping sounds echo across the area as branches are instantly reduced to fine wood chips. From the rear discharge chute, a thick stream of wood mulch bursts outward, piling up neatly into a corner clearing, ready for collection or reuse. Within minutes, what was once a chaotic pile of fallen trees and tangled brush is now an orderly, clean space. The WC2300XL has done its job, swift, controlled, and powerful, restoring safety and clarity to the residential edge of the forest. In a clearing scattered with fallen tree trunks, the Vermeer TG5000 sits cloaked in deep black, like a mechanical beast lurking beneath the harsh sunlight. At rest, it's silent and imposing. But once powered on, it roars to life like a creature awakened, ready to devour whatever enters its maw. A powerful grapple arm stretches forward like a massive mechanical limb, lifting giant logs, thick, weathered, and soaked with resin, and gently dropping them into the grinder's hungry mouth. The TG5000 begins to feed, its internal cutting teeth spinning with ferocity, shredding the massive wood like dry cardboard. The sound is thunderous, cracking timber, grinding steel, and the pulsing engine combine in a brutal symphony of destruction. Massive logs vanish into the black belly of the grinder, torn apart into a cascade of fine wood particles. These fragments don't go to waste. Carried swiftly by a long conveyor belt, the wood mulch is thrown into the air and falls like a golden brown waterfall, piling up into a growing mountain of ground material. It is a transformation of raw forest strength into valuable mulch, ready to enrich soil, protect plants, and fuel sustainable reuse. In the heart of the logging site, The powerful Bandit 3590XL roars to life. Fueled by extreme horsepower, this whole tree chipper can devour full-length logs with unmatched speed. Working seamlessly with the Rotabeck cab loader, the system lifts and feeds massive tree trunks into the chipper's hungry jaws. In seconds, towering trees are shredded into uniform wood chips. This is not just forestry work, it's high-efficiency power in action. The Bandit 3590XL with Rotabeck cab loader, built to move mountains of wood. Meet the CBI 6400 CT, a high-performance grinding machine built to handle the toughest jobs. It crushes trees, stumps, and debris in seconds, powered by a massive rotor and advanced feed system. Whether you're clearing land or processing biomass, the 6400 CT delivers speed, strength, and reliability. It doesn't stop. It doesn't slow down. This is CBI power in full force. This is the Vermeer WC2500XL, a 600 horsepower wood chipper built for serious work. It devours whole trees and massive trunks in seconds. With smart crush and remote control, it delivers smooth, powerful performance all day long. The Vermeer WC2500TX, powered by a mighty 600 horsepower engine, takes on a massive tree trunk with ease. Watch as this beast of a chipper devours the entire log, transforming it into a shower of wood chips in seconds. Its powerful feed system, tracked mobility, and industrial-grade blades make it one of the most efficient tree chippers on the market. Built for heavy-duty land clearing and forestry work, the WC2500TX doesn't just chip, it dominates. This is the Vermeer BC 2100XL, one of the most powerful brush chippers in its class. Equipped with a 275 horsepower diesel engine and a massive 21-inch capacity feed system, this machine swallows entire tree trunks and limbs with ease. The Smart Crush system and dual vertical feed rollers ensure aggressive, consistent feeding, even with forked or twisted material. Designed for maximum productivity, the BC 2100XL is the go-to machine for large-scale tree removal, land clearing, and storm cleanup. Vermeer power, built to dominate. One, preparation phase. First, the operator positions and secures the metal workpiece, such as a steel plate or pipe, on the press table. The machine is equipped with a die set, upper and lower dies, which is adjusted to match the desired shape and dimensions of the part. 2. Activation and pressing. The machine is started via an electronic control panel or manual lever. The hydraulic cylinder gradually lowers the upper die, generating a pressing force of up to 60 tons. During this process, the sound of the hydraulic pump can be heard, indicating smooth and consistent pressure. 3. Shaping and holding. Once the dies contact the workpiece, the machine holds the pressure momentarily to ensure accurate shaping. Some pressing actions may be repeated to achieve the desired form or to handle multiple layers of material.
Fluir aqua. Là.
Four, release and completion. After pressing, the upper die automatically retracts, powered by the reversed hydraulic flow. The operator removes and inspects the finished part before proceeding with the next cycle. 5. Safety features. The machine is equipped with travel sensors and emergency stop buttons. As shown in the video, the operator remains outside the direct movement path of the press arm, ensuring safe operation. Inside a spacious lumber workshop, the Easton-made 37D operates like a powerhouse of mechanical force. Its bold orange frame stands out against the rough timber around, exuding confidence and raw industrial muscle. Heavy gears, a thick hydraulic cylinder, and a gleaming steel wedge work in concert, a mechanical symphony of strength. A man in a thick work shirt and leather gloves loads a solid log onto the splitter bed. He pulls the control lever, and instantly, the hydraulic ram surges forward with ferocious power, thrusting the log toward the splitting blade. A sharp crack rings out. The log is instantly forced apart into smaller, neatly severed pieces that tumble to the collection tray below. Each split is clean, running along the natural grain, precise as a blade stroke. Beside him, a woman stands ready. With practiced motion, she grabs imperfect or partially split pieces, repositioning them for a clean second pass. No words are exchanged, only the hum of hydraulics, the snap of timber, and the rhythmic teamwork between human and machine. Sunlight streaming through high windows illuminates airborne with dust, casting the scene in a golden haze of discipline, strength, and quiet cooperation. Outdoors, in the cool air filled with the scent of fresh timber, two men operate a compact log segmenting machine. One feeds the round log into the machine, while the other controls the pressing system and cutting blade. The machine quickly grips the log, and the internal blade slices it into evenly sized sections. Wood chips drift in the breeze as the cut pieces drop into place, ready for the next stage of processing. The log splitter moves as if pre-programmed. Each section of wood is cut cleanly, each billet split with rhythmic precision. Everything flows in perfect sync, no rush, no hesitation. It's as if the machine understands its purpose, executing each phase with methodical calm and mechanical grace. No instructions needed, no pauses, just a continuous flow of work, carried by the quiet authority of steel and engine. The DR Rapid Fire 28-ton is compact, versatile, yet impressively powerful, an ideal choice for families or individuals who process firewood at a small scale without needing industrial-grade equipment. It uses a kinetic flywheel system that delivers powerful, lightning-fast splitting action in just seconds. One operator is sufficient, though having an extra pair of hands to help load and position logs makes the work smoother. A log is placed on the platform, the lever is lowered, a steel punch launches the log into the waiting blade. In an instant, the log is split cleanly with no resistance. This machine is not only high-performing, but also incredibly user-friendly, making it accessible even for those with little to no experience with heavy equipment. Especially useful during cold seasons or for those who need to stockpile firewood regularly. The DR Rapid Fire 28-ton proves itself as a dependable, hard-working assistant, requiring minimal effort while delivering maximum results. The WJ hydraulic log splitter is a compact yet powerful machine, driven by a modern electric motor that delivers smooth, consistent hydraulic force. Each log is positioned neatly into the splitting tray, awaiting the descent of a sharpened steel wedge from above. Once engaged, the splitting blade lowers decisively, pressing the entire log into the wedge. The crisp cracking sound of wood breaking fills the air as the log splits instantly into two or more pieces, depending on the wedge configuration. Then, the blade automatically rises, resetting for the next log. This repetitive cycle of lowering, splitting, and lifting continues rapidly and efficiently, handling the entire wood pile with speed and precision. Thanks to its reliable hydraulic system and durable electric motor, the WJ processes timber smoothly and effortlessly. Unlike louder gas-powered systems, WJ runs with a deep, The Duin VK63, though compact in size, possesses splitting power far beyond expectation. Built with a streamlined yet formidable design, it stands quietly in the wood yard, a cold, mechanical force of nature. A man in protective gear lifts each heavy log with care, placing it firmly on the platform. He grips the lever and pushes, firm, deliberate. Instantly, the steel splitting blade drives downward with immense pressure, cleaving the wood in two with precision. A sharp cracking sound echoes, dry and metallic, as the grain of the log gives way cleanly under the calculated force. Each motion is a perfect rhythm. Load the log, push the lever, split, and another piece of timber is torn apart. A faint mist of wood dust rises into the slanting sunlight, catching the golden glow as the machine continues its relentless, flawless cycle. The homemade log splitter features a simple yet highly effective design, with a sharp horizontal cutting blade mounted on a sturdy steel frame. Large logs are placed on the support bed and then forcefully pushed straight into the horizontal cutting blade. As the log contacts the blade, hydraulic or mechanical pressure immediately activates, causing the blade to quickly and decisively split or slice the log into smaller pieces. The metallic clang against the wood rings clearly, blending with the cracking sounds of the split wood, creating the characteristic noise of an efficient manual splitter. Wood chips fall neatly without scattering, keeping the workspace clean and safe. The operator carefully controls the pushing lever, ensuring each cut is precise and effective.